Turning now to the war in Ukraine, in a phone call today, President Biden told President Zelensky that an additional $500 million in aid for Ukraine is on its way. Meanwhile, the sliver of hope coming out of recent peace talks was dashed overnight with a new round of airstrikes on the capital. We get more now from CBS's Holly Williams in Ukraine.
The city of Chernihiv has been shattered by a Russian assault. Homes and lives obliterated. And just hours after Russia said it would radically reduce its military operations in Chernihiv, it bombed this market, according to local officials. Many in Ukraine are sceptical that Russia's serious about negotiating. Today we travelled with this convoy of Ukrainian soldiers, busloads of volunteers heading to reinforce the front line.
They attack our home.
Andriy Rogalski was a crane operator until he signed up this month. He's had just 2 weeks basic training.
Do you trust the Russians
No.
when in these talks?
Come on, it's a joke or what? We cannot trust Russia. They fight without rules.
He's talking about this. Russian attacks on hospitals, apartment buildings and civilians. The US says it's seen clear evidence that Vladimir Putin's forces are committing war crimes. For Ukrainians, it's heartrending.
It's pure evil what they did.
Pure evil.
Exactly, pure evil.
Some here say the only reason the Russians are talking at all is a Ukrainian resistance much tougher than many expected, which has stymied Moscow's invasion and inflicted heavy Russian losses. 7,000 to 15,000 Russian troops have been killed in just over a month, according to a NATO official. In comparison, in 20 years of war in Afghanistan, the US lost fewer than 2,500. Second Lieutenant Tatiana Chornovol is a former politician and mother of 2, who's now serving on the front line, tasked with taking out Russian tanks. She told us this was one of her hits.
Взагалі російська армія воює надзвичайно безглуздо.
The Russians are fighting stupidly, she told us. They don't have a strategy or tactics. They're falling into the same traps, and their commanders are just pushing them to advance.
An American official told CBS News the US believes Vladimir Putin is being misinformed by his own advisors about how badly the Russian military is performing because they're too afraid to tell him the truth. Nora.
Incredible to see those women on the front lines. Holly Williams, thank you.